What's up, guys? Rafa Racing. We're at the airport here, heading over to VIR this weekend. We got a race on Saturday and Sunday. We have an actual test day Thursday, practice Friday, and then quality race Saturday, Sunday. It's supposed to rain, so it's going to put a little bit of a dynamic in the testing. Might be dry, race might be wet. It's going to be Ray and I, and we have the whole crew here at the airport. In any case, we'll see how this weekend goes. Really excited to get it going, though. So we finally got to VIR. It's actually perfect weather right now. The rest of the week looks like there's a cold front coming, really high chance of rain. But it's our second race weekend of the year. Last one was about a month or so ago, a month and a half ago. Really love the track. It's a really tough, fun, challenging track. But it's going to be definitely a different dynamic with the rain, like we mentioned earlier. So I would say kind of key corners. The front straight is actually a really rather long straight. It has a big arching towards the right, sweeping right, flat out kind of corner. And then we have a big round turn at the end of the front straight. It's a big arching corner, and then that leads up to the uphill SS, which is one of the most iconic parts of track in America. It actually gives a lot of perspective, being able to stand on track and see the elevation changes. So yeah, I'm really excited for tomorrow. Hopefully it stays dry and we can get some good fast laps in. It'll be good that if between tomorrow and Friday, we actually get to experience a little bit of both weather conditions, just to be prepared.
There you guys are the same. Going up to the S's, I mean, you guys are lifting at like the same spot. So wherever that was, last session, you guys were like identical. Ray's just using more gas going back down the hill and setting up for the brake zone in the oak tree. You know, lifting and coasting basically before I even looked at the throttle trace. Braking on like the downhill, and you don't get as good at braking as if you actually wait a little bit later, either at the bottom of the hill or when you start to go back uphill again, because you're using that compression and uphill.
Yeah.
And you actually get more braking if you brake there. So you brake early, like it's
way
good.
Up or down?
Yeah.
Is up?
It's up.
Okay.
If you wait long enough.
Okay.
So you're starting to turn in, right at the beginning of this arrow. If you turn in a little later, see this angle you're at when you get down to this curve here now? So if you turn a little later, you're more parallel with the track this way, and so it's easier to hold on. So you'll hit the same spot on the track, but instead of the car pointing this way, you'll be pointed more here, and it'll be a straighter exit, even though you're at the same point on the track. You want to make it as wide a track as you can, and they added all this stuff. Like, you guys never came here when it was just this concrete grass.
Yeah.
Like, first time I came here, that's all it was, and I was in a Miata, and went off here and ended up in the tire wall over there, and it rained. But now that it's all wide, like, that's all free space to use and speed. When you hit it fast enough, like, front tires are off the ground. Or at least the right sides are certainly off the ground. Like, most cars, you hit it, and the thing bounces off the rev limiter. From now on, like, this next session, full throttle to the first left-hand apex.
Oh, hey, it's Reagan. About an hour and a half ago, I finished my second session. I had just completed my best lap at 2:01, 2 minutes, 1 second. I tried to push the car one more lap. Unfortunately, I lost control of the car on the uphill S's at about 131 miles an hour. I missed the second apex, lost control of the car. I ended up taking some of the back end and the back spoiler off. We have a spare McLaren here that we were able to take parts from. The car had minor impact. I'm okay. My goal in the last session is just take it easy on the car. We have qualifying tomorrow. We anticipate completely different conditions, rain and wet. Maybe run 3 or 4 laps, make sure the car's up to spec after the impact.
All right, so this is end of day for the test day. Unfortunately, we only got to run twice today. The third session that we were gonna be on, there was actually lightning right before our actual session. So we ended up repairing what we could, replaced the tail with the other 570. We're having some muffler issues on this one. So this one was just here more of like a spare car in case something broke on the other ones. So fortunately, we were able to use the tail on it. Looking forward to tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty rainy. Hopefully it's not too wet so we can actually get out. And obviously, hopefully there's no lightning so that it doesn't get shut down like the last session did.
Hey guys, it's Cameron. I'm back with Rafa Racing Club this weekend. We're at SCCA VIR for the Super Nationals here, Super Tour. Qualifying today, that's all we have is 1 session, unfortunately, but we're looking forward to it. Both Rafa and Ray got quicker as the day went on yesterday, so it should be a lot of fun. There's almost 400 cars here, so there's gonna be a big group and ready to see how these guys get on.
All right, so as you guys can see, it's still raining. Our session actually got called in early. There was a couple of big accidents coming out of the last corner into the front straight. With the rain, there seemed to be some kind of like a stream building up through right before you went up the hill. And there's a couple of cars that lost it there. One happened right in front of us, another one apparently right behind us. And so they ended up calling the session. We ended up not even getting 1 lap in the quality. It was our very first lap. Not much driving today. I think we did a total of like 3 minutes of driving. But yeah, that's part of racing, the way things go. So we're just gonna head back to the hotel, get relaxed, and kind of enjoy the rest of the afternoon that we have off. At this point, it doesn't seem like it's gonna stop raining. Not much we can do here. Hopefully tomorrow is not as bad a rain. So even if it's wet, hopefully it isn't as puddly and as streamy as it is now. So it's been raining for a few hours at this point. All right, so we got done with the first qualifying this morning. The track was actually still pretty wet. The rain was light, but wasn't really raining. But there was quite a bit of puddles and some pretty slippery areas of the track. So we're actually about to get the first race going here in a few minutes. Excited to get going. I think our race is in about, 3 hours? 3.5 hours is when we actually go in our race. If it stays like this, the track's gonna be pretty dry. Forecast calls for rain though, so we're likely going to be in a bit of a wet track. So at least this morning was good practice. I'm guessing they're going to meet the pace car at the end of pit lane. Oh, actually, no, they're sending them right up to the track. All right, so now we know how we're going to start. They're splitting us right onto the track. All right, well, that's the field. That's a massive field. Actually, there's more cars coming. Oh, Lord. That's a massive field. In the quali, they had 46. Not sure how many are registered, but that's how many went out. So, big field, really loud cars. I'm not sure exactly why they're so loud, but there's like open piping and little things. It's crazy. That was really loud. As soon as they come around the corner, they're gonna see a green flag at the top of that. You probably can't see it here, but the flagman is right past that little barn thing right there. That's where they're gonna see the green flag. So it's going to be a rolling start. The minute the flag hits, everybody just goes flat out into turn one, and then they go on from there. But they got to line up side by side in pairs in the way that they were rolled out here at the start. Now they're going to build up the momentum up to the green flag. Let's go! Bam, bam. I was a little too hesitant, but he's definitely going downstairs. Watch. He's gonna go past us, yeah. Straight to the head. That made him used to worry. What time is it? Hold on. Let's see what time it is. 10:30. That's about time. That's all right. That's all right time. We knew that 10:30 race wasn't gonna be good, so we made it 2:40 because that made him used to coming to work. Here they come. Oh, look at that guy way up front. So the field's pretty spread now. Yeah. All right, so we just finished with the first race. It was obviously wet and rainy. My first time racing in the rain. Felt pretty comfortable with the car. Didn't really feel too much slip out there, which is, I think, speaks to me just kind of being maybe a little too cautious. But at the same time, I wanted to make sure that I finished the race. Ultimately, it ended up being a good result. Ray and I ended up in P2, P3 out of this GTX group. Man, we finished in one piece and we brought him home. So really happy to have completed the race in the rain. And then tomorrow is supposed to be perfectly dry, 55-degree weather, so it should be a lot better day. We should be on slicks and the track should be a lot faster. So really looking forward to start actually pushing it tomorrow. All right, so it's Sunday, race 2. Absolutely beautiful outside. Maybe just a tad windy, but it's like 55 and sunny, not a cloud in the sky, which is crazy, you know, after the couple of days that we've had of just pure rain nonstop. But the cars are gonna like it. We're gonna be on fresh slicks, and the race starts in about 35, 40 minutes. So can't wait to get going, and hopefully we come up on top.
We just completed our second race here with SCCA VIR. I was fortunate to get first place in our class. The crew put the car back together after I put the back end of it into station number 10 on Friday. I'd like to thank the Rafa Racing Club again for providing the car, the support, and everything else. Also like to thank Cameron Lawrence, who has been our coach for the weekend. It was a great weekend. I'm excited. First place. Talk to you guys later.
Ray was, I believe, 9th, and I was 12th overall, so pretty successful race. We had 28 or 29 cars in our group. Some of the cars in front of us were super quick, 800 horsepower, 2,400 pounds. So we mixed it up with quite a bit of speed differentials. I think next time we come out, I'm really excited to see how fast I can really go around this track. I think my fast lap was 2:02. Ray did a 2:01. So overall, again, it's been a great weekend. Thanks to the team and everybody, the whole family that's here. And as always, thank you for watching. Tell your friends, to your family. See you next time.